Now, you go back to that production studio with this Scott the engineer, and there's such cigarette smoking going on.
Well, there's a haze.
There's a haze in there. He smokes so much that I can't take it. I hate it. So didn't you tell me you just walked back there? And what was he doing? He wasn't smoking for once.
No, he was dubbing a movie.
You know how he always says he doesn't have time to do stuff for me?
He's very busy.
Robin comes in, she goes, Scott's back there dubbing Jurassic Park because he's too cheap to spend the $12 to go buy it. He's making a copy. Don't they put a protection guard on those?
Yeah, it's all messed up, the screen.
And he's back there.
He's still working on it.
Can you imagine if our general manager walked back there and saw Scott dubbing Jurassic Park?
Forget about it.
Oh, man.
He'd probably be suspended.
Yeah. Where is he? I got a guy here named Jan Sharon.
Yes?
How are you, Jan?
I'm doing fine, Howard.
Jan comes once a year to check Scott's lungs to see how old they are. And Scott hates this. And Scott said to Gary, you better not book that guy anymore on the show. That was a year ago. Do you know that? Scott doesn't want you coming in here?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, when Gary called me, he says, that day, Scott said, you better not book him. And Gary called me that afternoon. So...
Yeah.
You bastard.
Yeah. Well, Jan is here. Jan is here to see if Scott's still alive, because we can't tell. And Scott hates this.
Why, though? I mean, if I had
I think his wife doesn't like it either.
Problem, I would want to know what I'm doing to my lungs.
Well, Jan's got this cool machine. Now, first of all, hey, Scott, come on in here and take your test like a man.
Yeah, stop watching that movie.
Yeah, stop watching Jurassic Park.
Leave the dinosaurs.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm under stress. I gotta light up 4 cigarettes before I get to the studio.
He's smoking more. Where is he? All right, get in here. Scott, get in here for your oh, very nice. You look very handsome today.
He wants no parts of me.
You hate Jan, right? You
I don't hate him. I hate you.
Why do you hate me?
Well, you're the one that can, constantly insists on doing this after you proved I'm dead already.
No. Here's the deal. The first time Jan was in here was 1992. He measured your lungs, and what you found, Jan, was that, if I'm reading this right, Scott's lung age was 83. He had the lungs of an 83-year-old man.
And that was in 1992?
You then gave him the test, and this test is called a spirometry?
Spirometry. It's a pulmonary function test.
Spirometry.
You're so good.
Look, I'm supposed to know that.
That's all right.
He's laughing at me like I'm supposed to know that.
Oh, well,
you guys made up the name. I didn't. And then the second time you did this was in 1993.
Right.
And you predicted that the lung age, it says it right here, 105 years.
Yes, his lungs are advancing rapidly in age.
Yeah.
I will say this, okay? When we administered that second test at 105 years, Scott's effort was not all that fantastic. So obviously it registered less than what it should be.
Right.
So right now, Scott, in this room, take a look around. I am your best friend because I can make this go down.
How much did you say?
How many? Be honest. How many packs a day you smoke?
I told you 2.
And what happens? Why do you get so angry when you take this test? Don't you want to know the condition of your lungs? Yeah. Maybe it'll make you stop smoking.
Because we've done it twice already, and I think you proved your point.
But what if your lungs... Has anyone's lungs ever been like 150 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
How about decomposing?
I predict it'll read that his lungs were stolen.
2 holes in my chest. They're not there anymore.
And his wife hates this.
Right, I don't know.
Your wife drives you nuts when you do this, right? She hates... Why does she hate you getting your lungs tested? I would think she'd want you to get your lungs tested.
Well, I think she feels it's not a legitimate test.
Oh, she's a scientist.
Under these conditions.
Honey, it's not legitimate.
Then why would she get upset since it's not legitimate?
Jan, isn't it a legitimate test?
It's a legitimate test. I go into people's homes. I go into nursing homes. I go into physicians' offices.
So this isn't an unusual place to do it.
The equipment is made by Puritan Bennett, and they've been in respiratory business from like the year 1.
Okay.
It's legitimate. Come on, you know it is.
Oh, come on. It's not like I have tuberculosis.
So what about, and what are you doing back there? You're dubbing Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Jurassic.
What? I thought you're so busy you don't have time for anything.
You put the movie in, you turn it on, you hit record, and then I don't have to do anything else.
And why can't you just go buy a good copy of it? Don't you want to see it? Like on a good... It's like $12, Scott.
No.
But you know what you got to do? You got to tell Ralph not to bring these things in.
Yeah, who put Ralph bringing his in?
I didn't even ask him. He had it here.
Oh, he had it here. And how did you hook up with him?
I just saw it.
Oh, let me dub that.
When I dropped the cigarette, I saw that...
You can't dub it anyway. It's got copyright.
I see. How many cigarettes have you had today?
16.
I don't know.
Be honest. How many of you smoked so far? 8? That's a lot, isn't it, Jan? Already for this time of morning?
Yeah, I got some questions here that we're going to determine, exactly what's what.
Like what? I ask him some questions.
All right.
We are?
Yeah.
I thought that the fact is that I smoke and I should stop.
That's all right.
That would be enough.
We're trying to just determine how bad a shape you're in.
Well, Scott did try to quit a few weeks ago, but he went right back.
Try again.
I tried to quit. You know what it was? He got a cold, a bad upper respiratory infection.
Yeah.
So he goes, I don't have any desire to smoke. I'll quit. You know when you get a sore throat, you were a smoker.
Yeah.
When you get a sore throat,
you quit.
You quit because it hurt. You hate it. And Scott hasn't learned yet that as soon as he gets better, he's going to go right back to it.
All right, while I'm doing this, I'd like to get Karen in here and put we have an oximeter. It's going to measure the amount of oxygen in your blood.
I don't have any oxygen.
I don't have any blood.
Smoke in my veins.
I smoked it. I have pure tar running through my arteries.
This is your nurse? Very attractive woman. How do you do, ma'am?
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Karen.
Yeah, hi, Karen.
Ooh, got a cigarette?
Now you want to take the test, huh, Scott?
Okay.
Nurse, are you married?
No.
Nurse is available.
I used to be quite a bon vivant in my day. The reason I smoke is to look attractive in front of girls like you.
So I can be cool.
Does that turn you on?
Okay.
Scott hates this. He almost has tears in his eyes. Are you going to cry?
Who?
Why do you hate this so much? I don't understand. Wouldn't you want to know?
No, after doing it twice, I think you've proved your point.
No.
I still smoke, and it hasn't gotten any better, obviously. So what are you going to do?
I'm just curious to see how old your lungs are.
Yeah, what do you think his age is now?
Skeletal.
Jan.
Let's hope it hasn't gotten any worse.
Will you predict how old you think Scott's lungs have aged in a year? He's been smoking a lot.
He was 105 last year.
Yeah, last year he was 105.
It's got to be at least 120, right?
Probably more.
Really? Could it be as much as 150?
Can I sort of take this off?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can take his headphones off. Now, what are you going to do? You gonna clip something to his ear?
Yep.
Now, what will that tell us, Jan?
Well, over here.
Yeah. Just tell me what we're going to... Just give me the bottom line.
All right, it's going to tell you the oxygen saturation and the pulse rate.
All right, how long is that going to take?
There it is.
It's automatic.
It's
All right, now what is it saying?
It says his oxygen saturation is 94%.
Now, what does that mean?
Pulse rate is 85.
Now, what does that mean?
His saturation is dropping now.
Oh.
It's just we're going to just record it, and you'll be able to see what happens over a period of time as he moves around.
Oh, I see.
He'll be using up more oxygen.
See, while he's sitting there resting, maybe he can hold on to some oxygen. But when he starts moving around,
I see.
And he can't breathe.
When Scott starts breathing...
Well, yeah, we're going to get him up and move him around a little bit, just like running in place or something.
I see.
Don't run in place.
Don't
do any exercise.
He'll collapse. Well, my guess, Fred has guessed 160 years old. Jackie has guessed 168. Robin, your guess?
I'm going to be on Scott's side and say 125.
I'm going to say 150. Billy, you want to take a guess? 150 as well. Billy's a little ass kiss. He always gets it right. Do you have your microphone on, Billy?
I don't think it's working.
Good. That's good. That's a very big help to me. Okay.
Scott,
did you set up Billy's microphone today?
Is it in the B position?
This is the B position.
No. How come it's not?
That's Fred's job to put it in. He's done with the cart machine. He has to put it in B.
Little David just asked me if he could have Scott's job when he died.
Hey, little David. David, how many years do you think Scott is on his lungs?
I think he's going to die right now.
You think he's going to drop dead during the test? All right, good. All right. Now, can you start? I got to take a commercial break. So, where's a good time to do that?
Well, I just want to answer some questions and then...
All right, answer him a few questions.
I'm a Sagittarius and I love to dance.
Scott, how soon after you wake up do you have your first cigarette? Within 30 minutes or after 30 minutes?
After 30 minutes.
After 30 minutes.
I like how he answers, too. He answers like in a monotone.
Because last time it was...
Yeah, like a broken...
It was before.
30 minutes.
Sometimes it is. I mean, most days it's after 30 minutes.
After 30 minutes. After 30
Do you have a cup of coffee with your first cigarette?
No.
No coffee, no caffeine?
When I'm home.
A cup of tar, maybe.
Do you find it difficult to refrain from smoking in places where it's forbidden, like a library or theater?
Yes,
No, I can do that.
I can.
Oh, come on. When you're going on a plane... I like how you don't even answer this honestly.
I can do that.
When we're going on a plane... When we're going on a plane, you start smoking like 2 and 3 cigarettes at a time to store up like.
You're in the terminal with 5 cigarettes in
But
your
that's
mouth.
before. He asked me while I was there.
And you find it hard. You go crazy on a 6-hour flight to Los Angeles.
Well, it's not easy, but I can do it. I mean,
That's the
You
question.
didn't say that.
Is it
You
hard?
said you find it difficult.
No, I don't find it difficult.
You just said it's not easy. So
It's not easy, but it's not difficult either.
It's not easy, but it's not difficult.
Yeah. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. Go ahead.
All right. Of all the cigarettes that
It's not
you
my
smoke,
answer.
You put tobacco under your armpits so your body will soak in nicotine. You know what Yeah, the guy doesn't find it difficult. He's sitting there complaining the whole time.
That's not true.
all right.
This chair is uncomfortable. This smoke, I need a cigarette. Where's my smokeless cigarette?
Which of all the cigarettes that you smoke in the day, which one do you find the most satisfying? The first one in the morning, or as Jackie said, the next one?
No, the first one or the last one at night.
He's right.
The
Which
one in between
Which one?
cigarettes.
The first one in the morning?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Just would have.
All right. How many cigarettes do you smoke in a day?
40.
40 a day?
All right.
Yeah, that's a 2-pack.
Why don't you be honest?
Look at that.
Why don't you be honest?
75.
40
right.
times 2.
Why don't I be honest? 40.
Is it 40?
40 to 50. How about that?
All right, 40
okay.
to 50.
40
so,
to 50.
so it's 2 to 2.5 packs
Right.
a day.
Probably
you've been
more.
smoking for 22 years, right?
Approximately.
I'm very proud of that. I have longevity.
All right.
I stick with something when I start.
Yeah. 22 years times the 2 packs is 44-pack years added to your 42 now, right?
Yes.
Which means that your lung age should be about 86.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, that's...
I think you can beat that, Scott.
Yeah, you might.
86 sounds good.
Do you smoke
like
more in the first 2 hours of the day than during the rest of the day?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure the first
Now,
day.
this one will bring back...
the piracy guide on. How do I defeat this? Today I had a big pressure morning. I had to figure out how to tape Jurassic Park. Son of a bitch, Steven Spielberg, screwing me up. He put a guard on the tape. Piracy. Yeah. Better take back his Oscar.
All right. All right. Now this one's going to bring back memories. Do you smoke when you are? Do you smoke when you are so ill that you have to stay in bed most of the day?
I smoke when I'm dead. I smoke through an IV.
Scott, when you were in bed with that back pain, you didn't smoke?
No.
All right.
Oh,
No.
He smokes through an
I had
illness.
cigarette enemas. Burned my cheek 3 times. I got cigarette burns on my cheek. 50 cigarettes.
You think that this ridicule would make him quit?
Never. He likes it.
I tried.
David, you having fun over there in the corner?
He's having a blast.
Yeah. This is hilarious.
50 cigarettes. Let's see. If I'm awake 16 hours, that's a little more than 1 cigarette every 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes between every cigarette, so...
That's about right, too.
Yes.
That's about right. It takes 20 minutes for it to start leveling out.
Exactly. That's when I need my next one.
All right.
When I'm in my next fix.
The nicotine content, is it a low, medium, or high? Do you have a pack on you?
No.
Low?
What was that?
Nicotine content of the
He
cigarette.
smoked a
What do you
low
smoke?
nicotine cigarette. Merit.
Merits.
I smoke Merits. I'm proud of it. The best cigarette ever made.
All right. And do you inhale the smoke from your cigarette?
Inhale the ashtray. I lick the ashtray.
No smoke escapes me.
I inhale burning houses.
I inhale the secondhand smoke.
I suck the smoke out of strangers. Hey, buddy, you smoking that?
Aren't you done yet, Fred?
All right.
Oh, by the way, for a DJ, call 1-900 body bag 5040. You know, I've started something new. I smoke under an umbrella. The smoke does not escape me. It traps it like terrarium. Exactly. Exactly.
I am a rebreather.
It's a cigarette biosphere.
All right, go ahead.
Do you want to stop smoking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Have you stopped smoking
So I
or
can
tried
start
to
again.
quit?
Yes.
I love to quit so I can start again. I always look forward to that.
In order for me to quit, you'll have to cut off my arm.
I quit every 20 minutes. I'm building a little glass bubble around my head, kind of a cancerarium. My goal in life is to smoke through one of those little blowholes in my throat.
That's living.
That's living. Then I don't have to hurt my lips on the cigarettes.
All right, go ahead. I can't wait to find out the age of his
Have
life.
you ever participated in an organized smoking cessation program, or used any kind of self-help thing like hypnotism?
Yes.
Or
I've tried it all. I will smoke.
I
will smoke.
Was it successful at all?
No.
Look at me. Are you an idiot? Obviously not.
I eat my cigarettes. How could it be successful?
My lungs are 500 years old.
Those margins.
Now,
Unbelievable.
One of the most important questions: do you think that you can successfully stop smoking?
Got your answer?
Do you think you could quit?
Yes.
You do.
No.
You still believe that?
Yes. When I die.
And do you believe that you'll gain weight if you quit?
Yes.
No, I am an exerciser. I light a cigarette, and that is my workout. My arms are developed.
Cats aerobics.
Cats aerobics.
All
All right, you ready? Now that you asked him those questions, what happens?
Now we're going to
die.
the test.
Did the questions affect the outcome of his lung age?
No, it just gives us an idea as to where he's at, if he can stop smoking, where the addiction level is with the
I have a
nicotine.
question.
So, Jan, why don't you get everything set up? When we come back, we will find out Scott's lung age.
Okay.
Is that correct?
That is
How
correct.
long does it take the actual test for Scott to breathe and stuff?
It would take about 5 minutes to perform the whole test.
So you want to start doing it in the commercials?
We might as well, and we'll have,
You want to start it here?
I have to repeat it twice.
You do? So you can do the second one when we get back from commercial?
Right, and I'll take
Good.
the best of the two.
Because
Okay.
then he'll be really blue for the camera.
What?
Maybe you don't remember. Maybe you don't remember the test.
But it's funny to watch?
Yeah, because remember this is the one where Scott blows into the tube, but Jay goes, go, 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 go.
All right. I don't think my audience wants to miss that.
No.
Well, Scott really gets red and blue. He turns color.
Yeah, okay. We don't want to miss him turning red and blue.
I have a question for the doctor.
Yes.
Can I smoke during the test?
Yeah, we're getting close to his 20 minutes. He might freak out on us.
Absolutely. Can he smoke during the test?
No. Well, not, at least not in here. My son has asthma. I don't want him exposed to it.
I
so.
see. A slacker, huh?
All right. Jan Sharon is with us, and Nurse Nancy, is it?
No.
Karen. Yes, Nurse Karen. And, of course, Nurse
So
Karen.
great. We have people to take care of Scott when he faints.
All right. We'll be back right after these words to find out the lung age of our engineer, Scott. That's Stuttering John's music behind me. All right, listen, we're here with Scott the engineer. We're here with Jan Sharon. Hey, Jan, what's your company do? What is the name of your company?
It's Central Physiological Laboratory.
And will people go there to test their lungs?
No, we go to the patients.
I see.
We go to the patients. We test the lungs. We test blood.
Right? Can make a good living doing that?
Well, we try, but I'm sure Hillary and Bill are taking care of that real fast.
Oh, I see.
Especially with the small
With the
companies,
president.
you know.
I see. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you were political. Oh, there you go. Nurse Karen is with you.
Yeah.
Obviously, Nurse Karen very devoted to your practice and very exciting kind of nurse. I'd like to go to work with Nurse Karen every day myself. Yes. I assume there is a Mrs. Jan Sharon, is that correct?
Yes, there is.
Yeah,
Yes,
she must be
there is.
thrilled with Nurse Karen. All right, very good.
All right. So
Nothing going on between you two, is that correct? Absolutely not?
No, Karen,
You want to
use
take a
this?
test? Is there a test to test you for that? All right,
Nothing
Scott
you can blow into for that, huh?
Yeah, right. Scott the engineer is here. Scott the engineer smokes more than any man on the planet.
That's not true.
Oh, he
Come
says
on.
2.5 packs
You
a day.
are a professional smoker. I
Yeah.
don't know what else you do.
And Scott, you don't even do smoke rings. Let's clear that up. You don't do any of that.
I don't
You
know
just
if I
smoke.
can.
He wants to hold on to
I get that
smoke.
smoke in, and that's
That's it. And you smoke it
Get that
right
nicotine down and-
You didn't ask him the key question. How far down the cigarette do you smoke? You smoke all the way down, don't you?
He
oh,
smokes
yeah.
the filter.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
He does. Now, Jan, now let's get to this. This is the thing we've all been waiting for.
Okay.
Scott is now going to take a test. You're going to have him blow into something.
Right, and we're going to see how old his lungs are.
All right.
All right, Scott, how old are you?
42.
But he looks like 50.
Well,
How tall are you?
6'1". 210.
We were in here being tested during the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for like how much oxygen your blood can get. And Scott had the worst. He was like 90.
And he's just sitting.
92.
with the lowest being 89%. Mind you that for Medicare, you need an 88% to qualify.
So he almost qualifies for Medicare.
Yeah, for oxygen under Medicare
Like I took the test. It was like I was 97, and I had a low heart rate, which was, what was my heart rate? 68 or something, which is very low. What was Scott's heart rate?
Oh, Scott's you have the
85
right
or
there.
Take a look. 85 or something.
That's what it was before.
Now, Jackie,
Oh, yeah, well,
I knew
he
it.
jumped around. He went from 85 to 97 to 104.
His heart rate.
His heart is volatile. It's just all over the place.
Oh, yeah. It's got like one is really bad, right?
Well, what I'd like to do is we're gonna do the test. I'm gonna put the pulse ox back on your finger. We're gonna move you around a little bit, and we'll see how low we can get you.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And
He said, Scott, you don't hardly get any oxygen to your blood, and you have a bad heart rate. Jackie was the healthiest out of everyone.
What did I tell you the other day? He's healthier than you.
It makes me sick.
he had a
Jackie drinks, smokes pot, he does everything wrong, and he's healthy as a horse.
Scott's heart is leaping around in the cavity looking for oxygen.
Searching.
Jackie's going to outlive everyone on the show.
Well, that's the whole thing. Somehow Jackie has found the right combination of all these bad things.
Yeah, and
to improve your life.
He's a medical mystery.
Nothing flaps the joke, man.
All right. So quickly, let's take this test now. Find out how old Scott's lungs are. Now, Scott,
right.
go ahead.
Scott.
Jan, cut with all the crap and just get right to the good part.
Stick
We're
that tube
gonna
in
do
his
it.
mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some nose clips on your nose. I'm going to give you a mouthpiece. You're going to seal your lips around the mouthpiece, and you're going to breathe as I tell you to breathe. I'm going to tell you to take a breath in. I'm going to tell you to blow out all the way. I'm going to tell you to take another deep breath in, and then blow out as hard and as fast as you can.
Okay.
Now I'm going to give you some nose clips to put on your nose so we don't lose any air through that.
Hey, can you give me nose clips so I don't smell his cigarettes?
Well, could we also say, Scott, would you put your best effort into this? This is your age, we're trying to do.
Yeah, we're trying to find out the age of your lungs.
Remember, Scott, that last time we came up to 105, but I think it came up to 105 because you didn't
What
give
if we
the
get
effort.
better this time?
I think he was giving it all his effort, Jan. No offense.
Yeah,
I know
well,
Scott. He's a guy who tries.
Okay.
He is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Tries to
here we
tape
go.
Jurassic Park.
I'm taping.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Load him up on the finger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clip his nose.
Technology don't scare me.
Look at him. Look how funny this is going to look on TV. We got to air this tonight.
Oh, that's funny. I love the nose clip.
We're airing the 3-part Pamela Anderson tonight on the E
Oh,
Network.
that's what
Just
it's
for people to know.
You can put this in the
You'll be
bag
Friday.
Oh, look at me. I've got my nose clipped.
All right, Scott, don't laugh. It's time for you to
Hey,
work.
Scott, you know what you look like? You look like me before oral sex.
Oh, man.
Oh, excuse me. Try to move around a little, baby.
All right. Scott, put this in your mouth.
He looks better that way.
Thank you.
It's a look at
Seal your
work for
lips.
him.
Deep breath in. In. Deep. Blow. Go. More. Harder. Faster. Keep going. Okay.
I'd like to have Jan's job. Telling people with bad lungs this.
All right. We didn't.
Are you all right, Scott?
It didn't register.
No, it didn't register at all.
Why? What does that mean?
We need the air through here. That's what we need.
Oh, you want air? Okay.
You mean he didn't do it hard enough? Maybe he's really sick.
I don't
Deep
think he
breath in.
can get much air.
In. Blow. Go. More. Keep going.
He's going to drop dead.
All right. Good.
All right.
Oh, you want air, eh?
How do you do?
Not good.
What is it?
Oh, Scott,
Okay.
you've gotten worse.
All right, hey, don't drive him crazy. Whatever he scores, he scores.
What do we do now?
What are we doing
Now, breathe.
Deep breath in. In. Blow. Go. No, you open
What?
your mouth.
He's doing great.
No,
What?
he's
No.
not keeping a seal
He's
around
not
his
keeping
mouth.
a seal.
You guys
You got
gotta
to keep a tight.
You got to
seal.
wrap your lips around that thing,
You gotta-
Scott.
You would know how to do that.
Why don't you come over and show me, baby?
Hey, Scott, Jan told me Jessica Tandy scored higher yesterday, and she's in the grave.
Okay, we're going to try this again. You got to keep your lips tight around the mouthpiece.
Good, I
I want
understand.
all the air going in and out through here.
Okay.
Don't
All right?
breathe through your nose.
Don't cheat.
And also, Scott, blow out before you start the test so that you're empty.
Ugh, easy for you to say, Robin. I never cheat on my tests.
I'm trying to help him.
I don't care.
I want a cigarette. This test is taking too long for Scott.
Sorry.
He looks great with that nose.
I love
Open up.
Ugh.
In. Blow. Go. More. Keep going. All the way. Okay, deep breath in. In. Okay, great.
Now,
Very good.
how old are his lungs?
Oh, I don't know. We got to print it.
Oh, we got to print it. All right, so you got... Scott, is it hard doing that?
The quality control on here says that it's not good and that he should do it again because it's...
He's just so poor at it.
He's got to blow out harder. We're trying to get...
But maybe that's all he can do.
Maybe he can't do it.
Maybe, Jan, why don't you face up to it that the guy can't do it?
the best I can.
That's it. I'm
Jan,
doing it.
he's doing it. You don't get it. Jan thinks that Scott's holding back.
Right.
I've seen Scott breathe.
Are you really breathing, blowing in there as hard as you can?
I'm blowing.
Are you blowing as hard as you can?
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Things curtains for me. Make this quick. I got to finish Jurassic Park.
You're not going to make him do that again, are you?
Now, we're going to do the other one. The 15 seconds rapid breathing.
Uh-oh.
That's
the killer.
Favorite.
That's the killer.
Gary, go bring me a shovel.
You know, Scott may not get to see Jurassic Park.
I barely might make the commercials.
Now, what's it say, Jan? Boy.
It looks better than the last time.
It does?
Call 911.
Gary, call 911.
Right.
What does it say?
It's printing. It's not finished yet.
Well, you made him take the test 100 times. No wonder. No second chance. All right, here we go. I guess so.
Why don't you just say
Hang on to this.
that-
Put your lips around the mouthpiece. And go. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. All right, stop. No, you didn't.
What do you mean you didn't?
It doesn't register.
Because the guy doesn't have any lung capacity.
Of course I do.
Hold it steady. Just hold this steady.
Jane, you've done this before?
Play video games here. What's going on?
Video games. He playing video games. Playing video games
Go.
here.
In and out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That's it. Just a little bit more. Come on. A little faster, a little faster, a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. That's it. Keep going. Just a couple more seconds.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, great. That's enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Hands off now.
Jackie's face.
What's his pulse while all that's going on?
Yeah, what's going on with his pulse? Whoa.
130.
130.
Breathing tires
I have
you.
99 oxygen. Look at that.
He's breathing at 130?
No, that his pulse was 130 from all that.
He's going to live till 1:30.
Oh.
Good afternoon. ETA. Is that Central or Eastern?
Scott, you'll be happy to know.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be happy.
You'll be happy to know this did come out a little bit better.
Good. His lung age is 79 years.
There you go.
79.
So, Jim, what are you saying?
I could keep smoking.
No.
I'm getting better and better. See?
Well, I don't understand what you're saying here. You're saying his lungs got better from smoking?
No, what we did was I tried to get the best effort that I possibly could.
I went
out
from
of him.
105 to 79.
I don't know why
He
you
went
did
from
that.
105 because I don't think the effort was there.
Yeah.
To now, the first test was at 83. You have the test right there.
Yes.
Lung age was 83. We calculated it to be
What a disappointment.
about 86.
86 and
Yeah.
79.
You came up with 79.
Well,
Now he's considering. See, that
Now-
makes him
now
go
you-
back and smoke.
are you going to go have a cigarette?
Oh, yeah.
You can have, you
I'm
can
more.
have
I'm going to smoke 3 packs a day now.
I was just going to say you can have an extra pack a day now.
Yeah.
Well, Jan, it's always interesting to check Scott's lung age. It's funny anyway, but...
I did bring you something back from the respiratory show. It is a little keychain for you. It's a cigarette pack.
There you go.
What a comedian this guy is.
Jan's real funny.
You should
There you go.
have him open for you.
All right,
What a
Scott,
guy.
I did promise you a plug since you let us take your lung age, because he gets all bummed out when we do
I'd
it.
rather have a bucket of talk.
What is your number again for your disco business if people want to hire you for their weddings or bar mitzvahs?
718-BAG. 50
Body bag.
And shouldn't they start booking you for Christmas?
Christmas parties are going fast. The dates are...
And so am I.
yeah.
718.
But I'll still be around by Christmas.
By the way, I bring my own smoke machine.
718.
Me.
Yeah, that comes complete with a smoke machine.
God, I hold 2 flashlights and I dance around. I'm like a Joshua Light show.
718-BAG-5040.
You got it.
And, Jan, you need a plug here or something?
I can always use a plug.
Go ahead. Give yourself a plug. What do you do?
From Central Physiological Labs, Central Medical. We do
lung
diagnostic, the lung testing. We deal with infant monitors, apnea monitors.
All right, there you go. And where are you located?
We're located in Chester, Pennsylvania, area code 610-874-8384.
All right, there you go. Jan Sharon, Nurse Karen, and Scott the engineer at 718-BAG-5040. Very good. And Nurse Karen, where will you be dancing this weekend? No, No dancing? Not too bad. And David, thank you as well.